Forecast.
Want to thank the fourth graders at Summit Elementary School in Charlottesville. I was out there today, Miss Abel's class and some of the other teachers for a weather presentation, and we had a good time earlier this afternoon. Here's a nice scene on a damp, chilly autumn day. We have the fall foliage. Now watch those wet leaves. Margaret Johnson captured that shot. There will be more leaves coming off the trees, especially with the rain here tonight and the wind certainly picking up as we go into tomorrow. Just something to be mindful of. Here's the scene right now on I-64 at Afton. Yes, you will encounter some fog. Again, we've had drizzly, light, showery conditions across the region. Right now, we're 48 at the airport. We had a 5-degree rise in the number today. It only made it up to a high of 51. Winds out of the northeast. That's a onshore flow of wind. The atmosphere is certainly saturated, but just light activity currently. 45 at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, and not much movement with the temperature. About a 3-degree rise today. 50 is one of the warmer readings here at the 6 o'clock hour in Palmyra. We've got 47 in Livingston, 49 in Madison and Standardsville. We've got some middle 40s from Harrisonburg to Stanton to Waynesboro. Here's a look at Doppler radar. Not going to pick up too much on the drizzle, but we will have more rain starting to overspread the region over the next several hours, especially from the south and west. You can see more activity down toward Roanoke and Blacksburg and down toward Bristol, and that'll begin to overtake the region. Another separate batch is working off to our east. Temperatures tonight will likely languish in the 40s, could get a bounce in the numbers toward daybreak, and some of the heaviest rain will occur overnight and first thing in the morning. We're still looking at a solid 1 to 2+ inches. There could always be enhancement, especially on the eastern facing slopes of the Blue Ridge Mountains. As far as the potential for very isolated severe, that's mainly off to our east. It's a marginal risk, low on the scale, mainly for a damaging wind gust, but while very low but not zero, a quick isolated spin-up tornado right now that encompasses much of northern Virginia, the northern neck, and down across portions of Tidewater and the Delmarva. As far as the wind will be picking up, especially later tomorrow. As far as the gust, 20, maybe 30 miles an hour with wet leaves and damp ground. That could take more weakened trees or some branches down. Temperatures tomorrow with some sunshine during the afternoon, some low to middle 60s across central Virginia, around 60 in the Shenandoah Valley. So here we are tonight. That rain will start to overspread the region more so as we get into later tonight. And yes, overnight there could be some rumbles of thunder, and that takes us first thing tomorrow morning. So for the early morning work and school commute, it's going to be wet. And then activity by mid-morning beyond should move out. We should start to see some clearing during the afternoon, mix of sun and clouds. On Friday morning, we'll start in the 40s. Afternoon highs here on Friday, cooler for Halloween, upper 50s, lower 60s, but that wind will be noticeable throughout the day. So currently for Halloween evening, we'll call it eerily breezy and ghoulishly cool as temperatures fall through the 40s. There's the low. It's going to rocket up through the mountains tonight. Meanwhile, Melissa continues its trek through the Bahamas after impacting eastern Cuba and Jamaica, and it will impact Bermuda even if it passes off to the west. Temperatures tonight that in the 40s, that soaking rain gets going as we head into the late night and overnight period, and there's the extended forecast. Get ready for the wind next. We'll dry out here for the late week, and don't forget this is the weekend that we fall back 1 hour as standard time resumes, and right now looking good for election day next week.
All right, Eric, thank you.